Hey, everyone! So welcome back to Techno Friday. For this case, we are going back to the state of Oregon. Specifically, we are going back to the a lesser-known city called Salem. And y'all already know by the title of this video, by the thumbnail, you already know it's about to be a hot mess. I'm gonna give what is publicly known down below because it's a lot. I would say a lot of information, but it's a lot to take in at once. It took me a while to understand exactly what I was reading, so I'm gonna give what's publicly known down below. Sources down below as always. I'm Kevin Rambling. Let's get started. So we got to start with Melissa, the woman of our videos. She apparently was born in 1970. Don't have date of birth on her, but you're going to see where she comes up in the story. So apparently on June 2nd, 2016, she was visiting her boyfriend, Anthony Powell, who apparently was born in 1975 at the Oregon State Penitentiary, which apparently was in Salem, Oregon. He apparently was in there for fatally stabbing his mother-in-law in 1996, who apparently was 79. And like I said, this happens in 2016. So he'd already been in jail for 20 years for that. Like I said, mother-in-law, so that would imply that he's married. His wife, Elizabeth, apparently she was also involved in a crime, even though I couldn't find a record of what exactly they did. Apparently she gets arrested for first-degree manslaughter, so I guess she took a plea deal, and robbery. So I guess the plan was to rob her, and they eventually wound up killing her. But like I said, I couldn't find a record of what they had actually did together to get in jail. But just know Anthony's in jail, Melissa's visiting him, right? And apparently since his time in jail, since the 20 years he'd been in jail, apparently he gets charged with attempted murder, assault, and an inmate having a weapon because apparently he had stabbed an inmate in the neck. However, that inmate, from what I believe, is at least to be alive because obviously if he died, you would have been charged with murder instead of attempted murder. So apparently by the end of the prison visit, Melissa and Anthony, they kiss because again, they're boyfriend-girlfriend. So, you know, that's about as much as you can do when one of y'all's in jail. So while they're exchanging a kiss, apparently she somehow is able to put 7 bags of meth, 7 balloons of meth into his mouth. Apparently, I guess he swallowed the balloons, and 2 of 7 of the balloons apparently actually ruptured in his mouth, in his stomach, and he would later die from meth toxicity. So Melissa, I guess they do an autopsy to see that he died from meth, because obviously somebody dying that young, you gotta see like why they died, make sure it actually was natural causes, because most families are going to obviously want an investigation if someone that young dies. So they do the investigation, finds he dies of meth, checks the records of who last visited him, somehow connect. That's when they see Melissa visit him. They realize that they arrest Melissa on basically delivering a substance that resulted in death because you're the one who brought the substance to the jail, and now this man's dead because you gave him meth balloons. So Melissa, along with 4 of the men, Timothy LaShawn Allen, Dwayne Taylor McClinton, Christine Yvette Thompson, and McKeever Thompson. So Melissa plus those 4, they're all charged with basically causing Anthony's death. And then they basically take a plea deal basically saying, look, we did not know that meth was going to cause his death, because we didn't know it was going to rupture in his stomach and cause his death, but we do accept the plea charge of conspiracy to commit murder. So you're probably wondering, okay, what did these other 4 people have to do with it? Because I was definitely wondering at first too. Essentially, Timothy and McKeever were apparently inmates in jail with Anthony, so I assume they had the same cell or something. McKeever would essentially ask if Dwayne McClinton would ask McKeever, hey, do you know where we can get drugs out of jail to get them snuck into jail? So then McKeever says, I'm going to call my sister Christine. So McKeever and Christine are siblings. And then apparently she got the meth from an unknown source. So I guess we ain't trying to get the source in trouble too. So on December 12th, 2015, on a recorded phone call with McKeever and Christine, the siblings, he basically says that he can have somebody come get the meth from her. So then apparently in March of 2016, Timothy, who apparently was not in jail at the time, he apparently picks up the package from Christine. And then in March, apparently he's keeping the meth in his fridge for at least a couple months, and then that's where Melissa comes and gets it. McKeever gets another 3 years added to his sentence because he was already in jail. Apparently he was in jail for robbery. Dwayne actually has another 5 years added to his record because he apparently was in jail for an unrelated manslaughter. And then Melissa gets sentenced to 2 years in jail plus 3 years of mandatory drug treatment. Yeah, that's the case, I guess, of Melissa Blair, or a meth that was caused. A death that was caused by sneaking in meth. So like I said, you've heard the case, you know everybody involved in the case, they wouldn't know. Like I said, if y'all know like deaths that happen in jail, those have some documents, because like I said, some of these jail death cases are not like publicly documented, or like anybody in the public could just see them. You know, does that make sense? And so with that being said, I cover favorite females 2 times a week. Subscribe for more favorite females. And see you guys next one. Bye.
Calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get